So, want to welcome you guys. I've often said 80% of success is showing up. And, showing up also is a major, major component, but also having the right attitude really reinforces your commitment. And we had a great call this Sunday, had a lot of really good feedback. So it's recorded, uploaded. If you didn't receive the link for that, please contact me and let me know if you don't have the recording, because that's what it's for. It's for all of us to have access, for us to leverage, for us to utilize and share with others, but also build ourselves up and work on it. I want to share with you guys before I open the floor up a little bit. Okay, let me unmute. Okay, sorry about that. Yeah. What I want to do is, I listened to a quote from Maya Angelou that just sums up everything so eloquently for us. And if you have pens and paper, ladies and gentlemen, I'll send it over to you, or you can write it down. And she states in one of her famous quotes is saying, she never worries about accolades, rewards, goals. She never worry about being recognized for what she's accomplished, because what she did first is she focused on the work, and then rewards will come. So she solely focused on her work with no concern about who may like it or not. She was more diligent in putting into paper what she was created to do. And, it was very, very profound, that quote to me, because oftentimes we always try to seek reward first and not work on the work part of it. And another important quote that goes behind that is any achievement that you're looking for, whether it's personal, financial, business, or so forth, okay, comes from, any achievement results from seizing the moment, which only accounts for 10% of your effort. The other 90% of your achievement comes from preparation. So to put it in full context, she says, focus on the work and the rewards will come. Any achievement results from seizing the moment, which comes from only 10% of your effort, and the other 90% comes from your preparation. And I thought that was pretty profound to share with you guys as we're leading the charge, because it's going to take preparation, it's going to take diligence, it's going to take effort, and all this above, but also it's going to take us being in the right environment and being with a community of people that are on the same track as us, that are going on the same direction. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. An update, a new video was released on manufacturing. If you go to synergyworldwide.com to the blog, you will see it, and you all sent out an email. So check your spam or your junk mail or so forth with that link to that new manufacturing video that reinforced everything that was stated, okay, on the last webinar that they had last week, which is very, very powerful. Okay, so always staying on track, checking out your web offices for anything new, what's going on with the company, because they're putting out resources to really allow us an easier route in capturing the market share and putting out the tools that is necessary for us to really build a solid business. And these tools are for us to utilize. And how we're going to utilize them is through us preparing ourselves. Preparation means building your skill set, doing repetitive activity, so that you can have greater confidence. And through greater confidence, you'll become more competent. And competency results in rewards and accolades and so forth. Because remember the law of value, ladies and gentlemen. The law of value states, okay, that your income is directly related to the value that you bring to the marketplace. Your income is directly related to the value that you bring to the marketplace. Okay? And that value is determined by your skill set. Your skill set in how you go about utilizing the people business, engaging with others, acquiring customers, acquiring other partners, teaching those people how to acquire customers and business partners, and then teach them to be teachers. And as we develop those skills, ladies and gentlemen, the results will come. And that's why, your value will increase in the marketplace. And how do you know if your value is increasing? Look at your income. It's a direct result of your increased value, which is your skill set, your people skills. Okay. So just wanted to share that with each and every one of us. We had a great testimonial past Sunday. Hopefully everyone heard it and utilized it. We have had a lot of great testimonials. So I'm going to open the floor for any questions at this time. Anything that you want to share. Now's the time where you can get advice, training, being equipped, to go out there and become successful. So that's what this is in. This is like a locker room, guys. So anyone out there have any comments, questions at this time, the floor is officially open. So go ahead and ask your question, make a comment, share a testimonial, go ahead and take the floor. State your name and then, go ahead with your question. So welcome. The floor is open. Anyone out there working on themselves? Anyone out there, seeing some challenges that they need to work on or would like some advice? Anyone out there understand the power of habit? Anyone out there that have a tremendous testimonial that they want to share, no matter how small it may seem to you, it may be significant to some other person? Anyone else out there that, want to refine their skills on three-way calls or want to contact me? Anyone out there, that want to share their greatest challenge, and by putting it out there, it gives them even greater accountability by us to overcome these challenges. That's what this environment is all about. It's about growth. It's about progress. It's about you transcending yourself. So the floor is open. Again, anyone out there, question, comments, concerns, testimonials, etc., etc.
This is Gwen, and I have a comment and just to share. Some of what you just said about focus on the work, and a lot of times we seek the reward before we do the work. I'm discovering things about myself that I need to hone in, and right now I've just started to work mainly on myself, and I've decided I need to go outside the box, and I need to expand my horizon. I've kind of closed myself in, and that's what I've been doing here lately, learning how to hone in the skills. And what you just said, income is directly related to the value that you bring, and value equals income. So if you don't have income, that makes sense. If you don't have income, then that means, the value, you haven't reached that to where you bring in the value. And I'm learning to have to take my eyes off of people and trying to see what I'm going to get, and focusing on myself and on the work. And I think that it takes more time, but I think when you take the time to do the right things, it lasts longer than having just spurts of this and spurts of that. So that's one thing I'm beginning to work. I'm beginning to do some workshops on myself so I can hone my own skills. So that, those comments I just wrote down that you said were very helpful. So.
Well, thank you for stepping outside of your comfort zone and speak out what you're committed to do with yourself. That's the leap that will transcend you. So, congratulations, Miss Watkins, for taking that big step. Now that you've taken it, let's take some more. So thank you for having that courage. I commend you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Anyone else out there? The floor is open. It's an open forum call. We're excited. We got quite a few people on the call right now, business partners from in the Caribbean, South Florida, all the way up to Michigan. So, go ahead.
Hello, O'Neill.
Yes, I can hear you.
Yeah, this is Stan from Detroit.
Yes, sir. Take
I
the
just
floor.
got I just got a few things I just want to talk about. Mainly, the first one is me. On the training Sunday night, you talked about the 4 areas of yourself as far as growing, and I had a little survey of myself last night and this morning, and I'm a number 3. I need to do this, you know. And one of the reasons I really need to do it is because I looked through my phone. I took some pictures of some of the slides they had on the webinars that wasn't recorded. And this one is a real. This one right here is a real kicker. It's one dealing with global concerns. There are 2 billion people overweight or obese in this world. 40% of the global population is estimated to have some type of cardiovascular disease. And there's $3.5 trillion spent globally just on cardiovascular disease.
That's profound.
So when I look at this slide, I said, you know what? This is one of the reasons why I really need to do this. Is one of the reasons I really need to do is because that is way past epidemic proportions. 40% of the global population
Yep.
has some form of cardiovascular disease. Now we're talking about an industry that's a $3.5 trillion industry, right?
Yep.
Cardiovascular disease, they spending just $3.5 trillion just on cardiovascular disease. Whew.
That's a powerful statement, right?
That's a huge market. That's a huge market, everybody on this phone. So I just want to touch on that a little bit because it gives me goosebumps just thinking about it. You know, that means 40% of the people that you see have some type of cardiovascular disease. That's a powerful stat. That is a powerful stat. So that's why I know that I'm a number 3. I need to do this, and it won't be too long before I will do this because it's just too much out here for growth. It's just too much, you know, and there's no excuse.
Yeah.
And no excuse.
Yeah. Powerful information. You know, global wellness is over a $3.7 trillion industry, but cardiovascular disease is 3.1 trillion. Wow. That just reinforces where we are.
3.5.
3.5 trillion. Wow. 3.5.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. And also, I love I watched the manufacturing webinar. I mean, manufacturing video on the blog this morning. And all those folks that's in that video, I saw, and some of them I met when I went to Nature Sunshine.
That's powerful, my friend. That just reinforces
I saw them in action. Yeah, I saw them in action. Everything they was doing on that video, I watched. It was actually doing the same things when I was walking through the hallway.
Yeah.
Yeah. Phenomenal place, man. Phenomenal place.
Yeah.
You know, and like I said before, the quality assurance team, they have a combined 185 years being with, 180 years being with Synergy Worldwide. So that means that whole crew has been together almost 30 plus years together. You know, so that's another statistic, man, that I really love about this company. You know, these folks are serious about what they do, man. They are very serious. You know, that's why we set the bar in the industry on quality. You know, that's why we set the bar. I can see why.
You know, I'm gonna share a statistic that I published it because I saw this article that came across from a CEO of a huge bank talking about the disparity. You know, about the disparity between the people who are wealthy and the people who are not, and it is crazy. Do you know that in the United States, 40% of the population makes $15 and below? 40%.
That's right. That's right. You're right.
And it's crazy because people need opportunity. And to hear this statistic about global wellness, people need what we
Yeah.
have to offer. Obviously, cardiovascular is 3.5 trillion in revenue. People are looking. Everybody's looking for it. 3.5 trillion dollars is more than the gross domestic product of many countries, many
That's
countries.
right. That's right.
And that's why we, this is going to sink in sooner or later, ladies and gentlemen. That's why we have to really work on ourselves and build ourselves up through the 4 levels of commitment, because Synergy is not going to be the best kept secret for long.
Nope.
And we are all positioned at the top of the chain, in the top of the distribution, irregardless of what your income currently looks like. And that means a lot in the name of network marketing, because when sooner or later we're going to go into a momentum stage. Sooner or later, people are going to come. We're not going to go out and find the masses. People are going to readily ask in us, and there's going to be huge rewards for that. But the caveat to that is, are you prepared? Have you been working on yourself enough? Have you been diligent in what you're doing? Preparation, right? Because in the statement it says, that 10% comes from, just seizing the moment. But 90% of your results in any achievement comes from your preparation. And we've been preparing, for the last year or more, learning how to convey this opportunity, building on our self-esteem, building our confidence, working on our skill set. It is all a part of your preparation for the big things to come. And you guys got to hold on to that. That's why an environment like this is so important, because it is so important for us to stay connected. I often refer to the analogy of a refrigerator. If it doesn't stay plugged in to the wall, to the electricity, everything goes bad. Everything goes stink. Everything spoils. Well, the same thing in principle happens to us if we don't stay connected. If we do not step out of our comfort zone and speak up and speak out and confront ourselves, you know what I mean? Confront the things that may hold us back, or some of the obstacles we need to overcome, and the challenges. Because once you start doing that, growth happens. And that's how transcendence happens. You transcend yourself, you rise above, you go beyond the limit. It's in environments like this. You are a product of your environment. You're a direct result of your environment. Oftentimes you've heard the statement, I can tell you what your income is by seeing who your 5 closest friends are. So, being in this environment, you only have one way to go, and that is up, because we're going to challenge you. We're going to push you. We're going to help you grow. And, visitors, guests, and so forth will accumulate on these calls. And after a while, what will happen is we're going to have to get bigger lines, because it's going to max out in capacity. But it takes the effort from all of us. We are a collective group of people in a movement moving forward, ladies and gentlemen, for a worthy cause. Your cause. By fulfilling other people's needs. By fulfilling the cause that's out there due to the needs of others, which is, the top 10 leading cause of death list that we offer products to help people move from. So, it's just a powerful journey that we're all on right now, and it's time for us to really seize the moment. So it's on us, and I commend you guys for showing up, for always being on the call, being on time, and working on yourself, because that's how it happens. Guess what? That's what I had to do. That's what I had to do. So I had to do the same thing. that each one of you guys are doing, being on the call and working on yourself. You know, it is such an important thing. So anyone else out there have a comment, question, a testimonial, you know, anything that you'd like to share or you'd like to get answers for, or, you know, something specific you'd like to learn? Thank you for being on the call.
Marjorie, Jamaica.
Yes, go ahead, Marjorie.
Presently, there is a bad flu that is going around here in Jamaica. It's called the H1N1. Whilst I am promoting the Pro-Arginine, I was thinking to myself that maybe the Bodyguard would be another product that I could introduce, and what other product could I also introduce?
Okay, so great question. Okay, the Bodyguard is excellent for immune support. The essential greens, any of the green products, because what that does, it helps to boost your immune system and remove heavy metals from your body. Okay, and you know, the only challenge that you have in the Caribbean market is that the liquid chlorophyll, which detoxifies your blood and keeps your body alkaline, it's liquid, so it's a little heavier, so it may cost a little bit more to ship. So that, you know, but we highly recommend those, and we, you know, so that's a great question. You know, it's so important to understand, have a pulse of what's going on in your local area, your community, or your country that you're in, or where you are, and educate yourself on the products that we have to offer that can address those needs. You know, because that's what people rely on you for, and that's you building your skill set. So, you know, congratulations to you for stepping that up, Marjorie, and asking that question, because by you becoming more of a professional and a professional understanding 100% of the facts and the details of what you have to convey, then people are attracted to your confidence, you know, and your competency. You know, the only reason why sometimes we have to understand that this position is so important when you're conveying information to people, your psyche, okay, how you really feel. You know, if you're not conveying with confidence through your belief, people will smell that out and they'll try to overrun you. That's why they keep asking questions and try to take dominant control of your conversations, because check your disposition. You're not communicating, okay, with the affirmative and with the confidence that you have something that will solve their issue. So, you know, that's also a little tidbit I want to throw in there. But the liquid chlorophyll, you know, any of the green products, the detox, the DTX, you know, I prefer those for the Caribbean because they're powder, so they're lighter and it's cheaper in terms of shipping costs. You know, and the essential greens. The essential greens, and also the Vitazone. The Vitazone is it's superior to vitamins, because what it does is it activates the 11 body systems. Your body has 11 systems out there, and this product, organic product, that's carefully designed to activate that. That's why people feel more vibrant, an energy boost, and you know, they feel, because things are circulating better. You know, your nerve cells are firing off even better, coupled with the Pro-Arginine. Okay, so those products are very, very powerful, you know, but most importantly for everyone else, it starts with your body's environment. You know, if you can encourage people to go through the Purify, you know, that's the first step towards them seeing significant results. And in terms of, you know, with the flu that's going on there, the Bodyguard is probably, if you want to focus on it, that's the one that you want, because it is specifically geared towards immune support.
Right.
Okay, but all the others reinforce that.
Okay, so you're saying the Pro-Arginine and the Bodyguard would be okay if because, okay, as it relates to weight though, would you recommend that I give them the detox along with the Pro-Arginine?
Of course.
Okay.
Of course.
Okay. Good.
Because that's what detox is about. You know, it's a part of a weight management regimen. You have to detoxify your body.
Okay.
So yes, I highly. So let me share with you guys my personal what I take every day. Okay, I take Pro-Arginine every day. I take Bodyguard every day. I take Essential Greens every day.
Okay.
Okay, and I take the Biome Shake. Those
Okay.
are my staple. So for those who are not familiar with me, my name is O'Neil Catnell. I'm team director with Synergy Worldwide. I've been with the company 2 years now. And for those who know me before then, you know that over 2 years ago, I was over 199 pounds. I was 200 pounds. To date, since I've been on Synergy products, I am at 163 pounds with 9% body fat. Okay, so I'm a product of the product. I am serious about that because of what the Pro-Arginine did for my blood pressure, and you know, helping me get energy and stamina and endurance. You know, I started even working out more. I started to eat better, you know, coupled with these supplements that I'm taking because of I can directly correlate the results to how I felt when I started taking, you know, the Pro-Arginine and then incorporating the other products into my system. You know, I've taken the DTX. I do it on a rotation like every 90 days. Okay. I have done the Purify system for 90 days for 90 days straight. I did it for 3 months along with the Pro-Arginine and the other stuff, and seen tremendous results from that. And I've published a video on Facebook about that, how it transformed my body fat. So I'm a product of the product, ladies and gentlemen. That's how I know so much about how they work, because I've seen the effect on my body and I research. Okay. And so, you know, congratulations, Marjorie, for taking that step in educating yourself even more. I know we focus on our flagship product, the Pro-Arginine. We have a very diverse portfolio of products that affects the body systems. In terms of your 11 body systems, you know, we have products that really affect them: cardiovascular, you know, your circulatory system, your adrenal system, you know, your skeletal system. People don't understand your bones play a huge function in your body, not just for structure, but also that's where, you know, new cells that, you know, fight off, you know, microbes and so forth in your body. You know, a lot of things are produced through your skeletal system, you know. So you gotta take the time out, ladies and gentlemen, while you're sharing with other people, by educating yourself about what we have to offer. Okay.
So, Mr. Cantnell,
Yes.
if it is that, because like I said, I was introducing the Bodyguard with the Pro-Arginine based on what is happening now. But are you saying though that if they can't afford both, that the Pro-Arginine alone would suffice?
Yes, because the Pro-Arginine, well, think about what it does. It's clinically proven to help maintain blood pressure levels, blood sugar levels, and promote a healthy blood flow and the production of nitric oxide. So if you're getting blood flow throughout your entire body more efficiently, that's where nutrients come from. That's where, you know, where you fight off disease better. Okay. That's where you're going to see great improvements. Now, to reinforce that, you take the Bodyguard. Most people don't understand how important the Bodyguard is. It is deep water shark liver oil. It has a nutrient in it that is the same thing as what's in a female human's breast milk. That's why doctors recommend babies to be on breast milk, because if you notice, when babies are in breast milk, they don't get sick. The same ingredient is in that Bodyguard. See, not just knowing that the Bodyguard fights, you know, improves your immune, but also share with others why it does it is important too, for they to understand, so they can connect with it and say, oh, that makes sense. Okay, you're telling me that it's the same, you know, fatty acid that's in breast milk that I'm getting through this, and that's why it's so effective.
Because one of the things that, well, one of the doctors 2 nights ago, he says that if it reaches an individual lungs, then it can be fatal. So that was my concern in terms of what else could I, you know, introduce.
Yeah. So you want your body to have a healthy immune system and boost it, right? You
Mhm.
know, and like I said, your skeletal system, you know, bone marrow and so forth
Mhm.
plays such a powerful role in your immune system, creation of white blood cells and so forth. I mean, you know, and stem cells and different things. So you want to give your body the boost, especially in your market. So now you have a organic, holistic solution,
Mhm.
to address that issue there. They just have to understand, just like everybody else, it's not an instantaneous microwave results. You got to get it in your body quickly and stay on it
Mhm.
for it to take effect in your body for at least 30 days.
Mhm. Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Anyone else out there want to welcome you to the call tonight? We're doing more of a team forum. For those who are new to the call, want to thank you. For those who came on a little late, just wanted to bring you up to speed. We're having an open forum call to equip, everyone for success, to understand the value of the opportunity here, to capture the market share that's available to us, and also provide helpful notes so that you can effectively go out there and build your Synergy Worldwide opportunity, or become an even more educated customer. Because I was sharing with a group earlier a quote from Maya Angelou that stated, when she was started, she wasn't doing her poetry and her writings for reward. She was focused on the work of it because she enjoyed doing it. And in the quote, it says, I focused on the work and the reward came after. The rewards came after. And then further stating that any achievement results, any achievement that you achieve in life results from you seizing the moment, which only accounts for 10% of the effort, but 90%, okay, of that comes from preparation. 90% of your effort comes from preparation, being prepared. And that's why we do these calls, to educate people, to invite people to get an overview of what we have, and this opportunity, but also understand the law of value. The law of value states that your value to the marketplace is directly correlated to the income, right? So your income, okay, is a result from the value that you bring to the marketplace. Your income is directly a result of the value that you bring to the marketplace. So what is value? The value is your people skills, your skill set. That's what brings your wealth and your income and so forth, ladies and gentlemen. Working on your people skills. That's what's going to get you through the different ranks in Synergy Worldwide, by you, okay, going through the stages of preparation, diligence, working on yourself, building your confidence and competence, educating yourself, and also through repetitious activity, by making, going through this activity of conveying the information, leveraging third-party validation through a three-way call, leveraging the tools that is available to us, such as the videos, the conference calls, okay, a three-way call, your success line. The more you do that, the more repetitious you do it, the more proficient you get, the more skilled you get, okay, then the more competent, and it also reinforces your disposition. The more conviction you convey to others, that is very, very attractive. So it's very, very important, because when you take a look at what we have here, ladies and gentlemen, think about it. Synergy Worldwide, 19-year-old company, debt-free and profitable in 28 other countries, no market presence in the United States. Okay, 20-year-old established company, $130 million a year company, that is now poised to capture the market share in the wellness, the largest market for wellness, which is United States, the Caribbean, and so forth, Central and South America. Okay, the best products out there. Someone stated earlier, Mr. Jordan, that currently globally, cardiovascular disease accounts for $3.5 trillion in terms of people, spend on cardiovascular disease every year. And the interesting component to that is how much of that money that's been spent is spent on holistic organic solutions. A very, very
Much.
small percentage, very, very small percentage. So there's a demand. What we have here, ladies and gentlemen, not to mention cancer and all these other diseases. We are sitting on a company that manufactures and tests their own products. go through 600 different quality standards, you know, through acquiring the raw materials, then through processing and manufacturing. You know, we have our own facility that goes through these testing. You know, which company you hear, there's not maybe one or two other manufacturing facilities, you know, that have a max spectrometer out there. It's too expensive a machine. People don't want to invest in that to provide quality, efficacy, and potency in their products. They prefer to rely on the farmers. That's not the case with Synergy Worldwide. Reputation is everything, okay? So, and then coupled with a compensation plan that rewards people, ladies and gentlemen. This compensation plan is very, very simple. It's not hard for you guys to understand, okay? This is how it works if you have a pen and paper. You know, the compensation plan is called a dual linear mega match compensation plan. Dual linear means we build our distribution on two lines, one on your right, one on your left, okay? Once someone enrolls with you on your right side, then, you know, the next person you enroll has to go below that other person. Same thing on the left side. So that's what builds volume. Now, it's not just volume alone that you get compensated off of. You get paid volume off of, it's two types of volume: customer volume and team members, distributor volume. Remember that. Volume is volume, okay? You're going to get paid off of it, okay? So the reason why you want to build two lines of distribution is because it activates a very powerful income stream that a lot of us neglect, and it's called team commissions. Okay, so when you start to build two lines, you have one person on your right, one person on your left, and you're building on your left and building on your right, and those people are building on their left and their right, which is falls on your line of business. The company, okay, look at the volume on both lines of distribution, and the lesser one pay you up to 10% on that. Okay, so if it's $1,000 in commissionable volume, that's on the lesser side, they pay you $100. If it's 10,000, they pay you $1,000. 20,000, you know, they pay you $2,000. Okay, 30,000, they pay you $3,000. Okay, so you're getting that just from your team building. Now, this is where it gets exciting. The individuals that are also, that you personally sponsor, that is building a business, okay, and they now start their lines of distribution, even with your help. Even if you place people under there, they get credit for that too, right? So they have a left and their right. Once that happens, they're going to earn a team commission also, okay, on their lesser side. What the company has done is, when you have people that you sponsor that is earning a team commission, start to build along with you, a left and a right, and they earn that team commission, the company matches it with the person that sponsors those people. So whatever that team commission equates to, whether it's $100, $500, $1,000, $5,000, $10,000, $20,000, the company matches it immediately with the person that brought them into Synergy. And it can be any amount of people, and it doesn't matter where they fall. It can be on their right, on their left. If they're earning a team commission, the company matches it with you. That's called the mega match. That is outside of your team commission, ladies and gentlemen. You're earning your own team commission, but now you're matching on others. Okay? So the next aspect of how you want to unlock is, you want to build that volume of business with those people, okay, and build yourself up to where you're doing 6,000 in volume on both lines, at least that, because now you become what we call team leader, and you now pick up a leadership bonus. And the leadership bonus is this: you're already earning your team commission on your lesser side volume. So now, once you become a team leader, you start to pick up a percentage on the greater line distribution. Okay? That's what makes this compensation plan so lucrative. So, and it doesn't matter where these people fall. If you have all of your people that you enroll on one side, let's say they're all on your left, and they're building and they're earning a team commission, the company still matches that with you, ladies and gentlemen. So you can even earn money without having your two lines of distribution. But, you know, I've always stated, do not leave no money on the table. Okay, build your two teams, especially with what we have to offer, okay, in terms of, you know, the products. We have products that really work. We have products that is proven by an independent research study that people stay on our products for over 3 years. 51% of the people that you will expose the product to will come back and order the product over a 3-year period of time, meaning you can get to your goals and your financial goals quicker than any other opportunity, because according to the Direct Sales Association, their numbers that they release, that only 8% of the people stay on a product for 1 year. And our study is over 3 years. Okay, so what does that mean? Income. It means you are assured of long-term passive residual income because we have a higher retention rate. Okay, we have loyal customers. And when you have loyal customers, people purchasing the product, whether they're members or every time someone purchases a product, that is volume that you get compensated on. Okay, so that's how the compensation plan in a nutshell, really, that's what you really want to focus on. Yes, you do earn on customer purchases, okay, which is called elite rebate, which is 25%. Okay, in order to qualify for the elite rebate, you must have your first 150 in commissionable volume, whether it's you personally or from other customers. Once it goes over 150, you now start picking up 25%. Okay, and that does not include, you know, that's outside of the team commission, like what I just stated, and the leadership bonus and the mega match, ladies and gentlemen. You literally can design your income here. You literally, by helping others. Think about that. By me helping every one of you guys here, it's helping you build for a mega match. Okay, that's why you want to utilize myself and the person that involved you in this opportunity and get us on the call. So on a call with you and your prospects or your customers, so we can invite them to see more information. Because what you're going to do is you're going to build us up to them, say these people are important. These are the ones earning the money. They're helping a lot of people. They know 100% of the facts, okay, of the information, and they're very, very fun to be around. And you know, you put them on the phone, and it's our job to invite these people to get on calls like this. You know, go to the website, get on webinars. You know, go through the resources, and also reconvene with them to help them make an informed decision to be on the products or be a business partner with you. You know, that's a powerful tool that you have at your disposal, because timing is everything. Mark my words, we're going to $1 billion in revenue, with or without myself or anybody. It's all based on your commitment, what level of commitment you are at right now, and your work ethic and diligence, ladies and gentlemen, and consistency. Because I'm telling you, the market share is to be had. A lot of people are looking for opportunities out there that's just not there. This company stands on unprecedented 20-year history, stability, and poised to capture the market because we offer value. So just wanted to share that in a nutshell with those who are on the call. Anybody else that have a question, comments, you know, that would like to open up, ask a question at this time, or if you want to share a testimonial, be free to do so. Just take the floor, state your name, let us know where you're calling in from.
Hey, this is Gwen. I have a question for everybody.
Go ahead.
Hello? I hear a little static. I can't hold it.
Go ahead.
Does anybody have any kind of testimony with somebody that dealt with like lupus or digestive issues or anything like that?
I have a friend in Atlanta. She has lupus all her life, 20 years. And prior to Synergy Worldwide, she used to go to the emergency room every 2 weeks because of her lupus. Since she's been on ProRG9, after 6 months on ProRG9, she only goes to the emergency room once a year.
Wow. Okay. Awesome.
Okay. Now, since you bring that up, could you share with everyone your personal testimonial? Because, you know, a lot of times people hear about the cardiovascular benefits of ProRG9, but you have such a powerful testimonial, Ms. Gwen Watkins. Could you share with everyone your testimonial in terms of, you know, what it has done with your vision? Mrs. Watkins, are you there? Okay, I think we lost her for a second there. All right.
Good night.
Good night, Berenice.
Hi. While you're waiting for Miss Watkins to come on the phone, that was a great question about lupus. I'm going to use that information. Thank you.
Oh, that's great.
Okay.
There's also, if you search on YouTube under Synergy ProRG9, there's hundreds of testimonials on cancer, lupus, sickle cell, asthma, Alzheimer's, asthma, kidney disease. Another friend of mine, I'll share this with you guys. He had renal failure to where our kidneys went down to like 27% function, and started on ProRG9, and within a month and a half went up to 47% function.
It's great.
Okay.
Where should I get those testimonies?
We will send out a link again.
No, they're not hearing me.
Yeah, I can hear you.
I was just asking.
I will send you a link, linking you to a bunch of testimonials. Okay. But if you also go to YouTube and just search ProRG9 testimonials or Synergy testimonials, they'll pop up tons of testimonials. Blood pressure, I mean, all kinds of stuff on there. Okay.
I usually would do that. I never got anything. Look for anything with asthma and.
I'll send it over to you. I'll send the link over to you, Berenice. I have your number.
Okay. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Anyone else out there? Miss Watkins, are you back? Miss Watkins, are you there?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
I think you must have muted me. I kept trying to unmute myself.
Oh, okay.
But anyway, yeah, I think you muted me. But I tried the product back in June of last year, and I really was surprised by what it did. I wasn't expecting what happened, but after the 9th day of taking like 1 pack a day, I noticed that my vision had improved. I had been having trouble with even looking at my computer 30 minutes, even with my glasses on. I got to where I couldn't look at the TV, that I would get pressure in my eyes, and driving long distances. I noticed that I was having trouble with pressure. But after being on the ProRG9, after just 9 days, taking 1 pack a day, all of that went away. Now I'm able to, and when I went back to my doctor, the pressure in my eyes was great. And he said that my vision was stabilizing. It started to get worse, but after taking the ProRG9, it stabilized. It hadn't gotten any worse. And that all cleared up after like 9 days. So that was the first thing that I noticed with the ProRG9.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I'm glad that you guys are on the call to hear her testimonial. I'll share mine. My testimonial in terms of ProRG9 is I had high blood pressure. My blood pressure was 160/101. And after taking 2 packets of the ProRG9 with a bottle of water in 55 minutes, my blood pressure moved from 160/101 to 127/87. Currently my blood pressure is around 117/68. I've been on the product since. I've noticed greater mental clarity. My vision has improved. I don't squint anymore. And I have a lot of energy, a lot of stamina, and I've lost weight. I've gotten leaner. My body fat's tremendous. So powerful testimony I have. I'll be more than happy to share it with anyone. Anybody else out there before we conclude, wrap up the call? All right, I want to thank each and every one of you guys for being on the call tonight. Powerful call. It is being recorded, so we will send you the link so you can listen to it again and take down the notes of information that you hear or the testimonials and so forth. So I want to thank you guys. Remember, this coming Thursday, we'll have another call where we'll do a complete overview of the Synergy Worldwide opportunity, where we break down the products, the company, the compensation plan, the opportunity that's before us. And you definitely want people who know, love, and care about to be on this call. So let's invite some people so they can hear this information to empower themselves and enrich their lives financially and health-wise. So I want to thank you all. Have a good night. Thank you for being on the call. God bless.
Good night.
Thank you.
Good night.